Hello, I'm Char Sloan. I'm Val's aunt and Richard's sister. Valerie Ann McCrae, my kindred spirit. Though we had long spans between the times we saw each other, when we reconnected, it always felt like just minutes. We laughed together when Val had her third son. I said there was to be no pink in your life. As the mother of 3 sons myself, the very same age difference as Val's and Chris's sons, I said we were meant to be boy mommies. And what a boy mommy she became. When we began this 18-month odyssey, looking for the best doctors, the best treatments for Val, for her illness, the first thing she did, which you will all remember, Chris, Nance, and Rich, and Julie, the very first thing she did when we walked into every single doctor's office was to pull out a picture of Ryan, Gavin, and Tyler. And before anybody could say anything, she showed it to the doctors and said, "This is why I must live." Ryan and Gavin, your mommy loved you so very much. And though she is in heaven now and not feeling sick anymore, she will continue to send you love notes. When you see a beautiful rainbow, and when you feel the warm sun on your face, and when you feel a gentle breeze, or when you see a special cloud in the sky, that will be your mommy sending you love notes. This morning, I think Val has already sent us a message. This morning, when my son Brad and my husband Michael and I were walking early this morning to get through a parking lot to have breakfast at a cafe, I stopped. On the parking lot, there was just a puddle, a large puddle, maybe 3 feet across. It was in the shape of a perfect heart. I stopped Brad and I stopped Michael and I said, "Look, this is Val telling us that her heart is still with each and every one of us here today." Valerie Ann McCrae, my hero, and like great mythical heroes of the past, you repeatedly slayed the dragons during this 18-month journey with your swords of faith, belief, love, and determination, along with your bright shield of courage. Illness makes great demands on our courage. It is hard to treat each day as a precious gift if each day is filled with pain. Yet we witnessed in Val a way of dealing with her illness that can only be described as with grace. We can only hope that each of us, if such a fate befalls us, that same grace, Valerie's grace, will be in attendance. Richard and Nancy, I am in awe of your relentless, untiring, and loving dedication to care for your beloved daughter, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Nance, you were her unwavering comforter, her counselor, her friend throughout this journey. You were there for her whenever she called, no matter what and no matter where. Rich, your determination to leave no stone unturned in our quest to find answers, cures, the best treatments was unmeasurable. Your dedication to help Val, Chris, Ryan, Tyler, Gavin during this most difficult journey, doing whatever was necessary, is the most incredible expression of love. Julie, Paul, and Jeff, as Val's brothers and sister, you were at her side whenever she needed you. You gave her the greatest gift. You gave her your time, your love, and your prayers. Chris, as we spent a lot of time together over the last few weeks, and especially this past week, looking at pictures of your life with Val over the years, it was so clear how much Val loved you and how much fun you had together and how much you enjoyed the same activities. You were truly soulmates. I know you will miss her terribly, but she will always live on in your heart. Val's time on earth has inspired and changed so many of us here today. We were not ready for her to leave us in this earthly life, but we rejoice in knowing that she begins her glorious eternal life. Let us all today set in motion the positive energy, Val's positive energy. Just as when a stone is dropped in a pool of water and radiates outward, the ripples of Val's positive energy, the love, the kindness, the caring, the faith, and the determination will radiate outward through each and every one of us here today. She will live on in our hearts forever. C.S. Lewis perhaps expressed the concept of eternity best at the end of the Chronicles of Narnia. Here is what he said. For us, this is the end of all the stories, but for them it was only the beginning of the real story. All their life in this world had only been the cover and the title page. Now at last, they were beginning chapter 1 of the great story, which no one on earth has read, which goes on forever, and in which every chapter is better than the one before. Dearest beloved Val, we rejoice as you begin chapter 1 of your eternal life.